the league itself seems to start to condense a little bit. I'm sure you'll have looked at it as much as you say you might not, but results in midweek are bringing Sheffield United and Preston closer to the autos. Does that make the race more fascinating? Does it put more pressure on you?
No pressure. No pressure. It's just interesting. It'll make it a cracking end to the season. You've got everyone to play. We're just fully focused on us. I mean, I think we've got more points now than anybody thought we'd have at the end of the season. So we have 16 games left that no one expected to be in this position. So we've got 16 games now to see how many points we can get. So we're going to go. We're going to go for it. We're going to try and attack. We're going to try and get as many wins as we can.
I think you're 11 points better off than you were at this stage last year, which in itself shows significant progress. And you picked up 81 points in the calendar year between this time last year and now. Does that surprise you, the amount that you've managed to collect in that period?
Yeah, it does. I think if you said in the summer, especially with the upheaval we had, then I don't think anyone would have said we'd have the points tally that we have now. So it has surprised me a little bit, yeah, but we want more.
What do you think will be a points tally for a team that goes up in second place?
I think 87, 88 points gets you automatic promotion. That's my opinion.
That is 10 wins from 16 games, of which 9 are at home.
I think that guarantees you it, yeah.
The home form becomes increasingly important now.
We've got a good away record, and we've got a good home record, so we just have to keep it going.
4 of the next 5 are at home. On paper, April looks particularly difficult with the sides that you're playing. I know when you look back at last weekend and 8 out of the top 10 lost, so perhaps it's not something to be looked into. But do you have to be picking up a lot of points up to April?
We want to pick as many points up as we can, but November looked crazy for us, didn't it? I think I got manager of the month in November, so we had a ridiculous points tally. So it's 11v11, 2 arms, 2 legs. I think most of them, and we're not frightened by anyone. We're not intimidated by anyone. We've got some good players. We just have to concentrate and play the way we play and be a little bit more gritty when it's not our spell in the game.
Do you feel that Sheffield United are now legitimate contenders for an automatic promotion?
Always have been. We've got 2 teams. We've got 2 11s that should win the league. So they have to be. They could easily go and win every game. I'm sure they won't, but they could.
They've also not got any of the top 4 left to play at any point.
Means nothing. They'll have the bottom 4 to play. We're scrapping for survival.
I guess when you look at the other end of the table, and there's a stupid number of points between 6th and 18th, something like 5 points. Have you seen the League One or any division that shapes up quite like this? And Crewe were rock bottom until November. They're 4 points of the playoffs.
Yeah, it seems crazy that 2 or 3 wins takes you either way, doesn't it? To the cusp of the playoffs or the brink of relegation. So we've lost a couple of games. We just have to retain, get back to our consistency. And there'll be certainly no panic from me. If I start to panic, then that transmits to everybody else. And you know me, I'm not going to panic. I'm just going to keep my calm and prepare the players as best as I can and make sure that we get a performance on Saturday.